Look at
In
this.
John chapter 16, Jesus makes a kind of strange statement, kind of out of the blue. And he says, a woman giving birth to a child has pain because her hour has come. But when her baby is born, she forgets the anguish because of her joy that a child is born into the world. I've watched my three sons all be born, and I've seen all this. My wife, Kathy, often says that if men had the babies instead of women, every family would have only one child. I'm not totally sure that's true, but probably. But here's why. I saw every one of my sons born, and there was lots and lots of groaning and moaning, and there was a lot of effort and labor, but it wasn't theirs. They were born into the world through the efforts and the labor of another. And don't forget, Jesus is speaking in that wonderful time before epidurals and before anesthetics. And when every single time a woman brought a child into this world, she did so at the risk of her life and a lot of pain and suffering. And Jesus says, when a woman is in labor, she's in labor because her hour has come. And by the way, in the book of John, usually when Jesus Christ talks about the hour, he means the hour is death. And here's what I think what Jesus is saying. Just as you were not given physical birth through your effort and your labor, but the labor and effort and the risk of another, so you are not able to get spiritual birth except through my labor and my suffering and my agony, not at the risk of my life, but at the cost of my life. But just as when that woman, I saw this 3 times, forgets her pain because of the joy of seeing the child. So Jesus is saying, I look at you, and in spite of all the infinite pain and suffering I went through, you're worth it. I died for your sins. I took the penalty for your sins, but it's worth it. Do you hear that? Why not rest in him? Why wouldn't you want to trust a man like that?